I came up in the building just to do the
Abe Lincoln.
rebuilding the country, that was what he was
Thinking.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
The 13th Amendment, putting into slavery. Shout out to the soldiers, we're so thankful for your bravery. The 14th guaranteed equal rights. It didn't matter if you were black or white. I might lose it when I talk about Amendment 15. Voting rights for all, now you know we in the big leagues. And y'all know my history flow is so great. Lincoln got me thinking about cranking that A. I came up in the building just to do the
Abe Lincoln.
rebuilding the country, that was what he was
Thinking.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
After the war, the South was closely watched by the North. Abe Lincoln on his game like MJ on the court. Carpetbaggers from the North were evil. They took advantage of the Southern people, stinking like beetles. 1877, reconstruction over. Civil rights movement moving on like a motor, but it wasn't over. Separate but equal. Jim Crow laws unfair but nowhere near illegal. The federal troops packed up and headed home. Reconstruction rhyming cause you know I'm in the zone. A hero in the South was Robert E. Lee. Reunite instead of fight sounds fine to me. He went on to create a university. Washington and Lee was the university to be. Instead of studying tonight, I was just thinking about closing up my book and doing the Abe Lincoln. I came up in the building just to do the
Abe Lincoln.
rebuilding the country, that was what he was
Thinking.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
Can't forget about my man, Mr. Frederick Douglass. Bump this in your speakers cause I know that you gon' love this. Fred fought for voting rights, equal rights for black and white. His influence changed the law, civil liberties for all. So A to the B, B to the E. Abe Lincoln, baby, he can't be beat. Robert E. Lee reconciled the sides. Frederick fought for equal rights. This Abe Lincoln beat, you know it's so clever. So I'ma drop this mic and do the Abe forever. I came up in the building just to do the
Abe Lincoln.
rebuilding the country, that was what he was
Thinking.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
so do the
Abe Lincoln.
preserving the union, not hurting the South. That's the way that you do the
Abe Lincoln.